Goons, Games, and Gear, the sexiest gaming podcast in the world.
That's right, we're back.
Hey.
It's a wild time. I think I can speak for the both of us. This is the happiest times in our life.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing's bringing us down today.
Bring it down today.
Only
That's right.
positive vibes here.
I
New Year's resolution.
I have my fig pin that gives me hope. Did I ever tell you that the mug you got me? It's now like my desk mug. This guy. Yes, I mean to use it, but I do love it as like as a decorative, really a conversation piece. You know, they're like, "Why do you have an all black mug?" I'm like, "Oh, how wrong you are! It is not all black, my friend. Heat it up, and then there's all that." Okay, and also this hobo gave me this cool little Skizor. He's my favorite. And I threw
bought
the
something that I want to show off, but I don't know if I can.
What is that? What the
It's
mystery?
a bottle.
What, like of alcohol?
Yeah, are you allowed to show that on YouTube?
Yeah,
it's not open.
We're not sponsored. So
well, I found the Heartbreak wine from episode 4 of The Last of Us.
Really?
Yeah.
How much that cost?
$15. So they were drinking terrible wine.
ShopRite, sponsor us.
ShopRite.
Give
me alcohol.
This isn't sponsored, so we can do that. Well, I wouldn't be able to show. Well, yeah, we only click. It's not made for kids, so
true.
What's gonna happen? We're gonna age restricted and make no money like we have been. Man, what a crime!
Crazy.
Hey, you have a wait. Did you watch The Last of Us?
No, I haven't watched it, but I've seen that clip, and I was like, I'm down for some wine.
Okay, well, it's a day.
It's specifically the Heartbreak wine from Bill's story that they redid in the show. So, I'm down. I'm definitely down.
Wait, so that was is the exact like it's the wine that was in the show, or is it based from the show?
Yeah, it was in the show. Yeah, that was the same exact brand they used.
It's $15. I mean, I don't drink alcoholic beverages, but wouldn't that be on the cheap side?
For wine, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's they were like, "Hey, can you just run to ShopRite and get us a bottle of wine for this scene?"
Hey, intern, you got
sure anything in particular?
Intern, you got us wine, right? Oh my god,
I forgot.
I do have this Heartbreak wine though. Oh god, yeah. So that's the highlights of our week. Let us know your highlight in the comments below. Check our Discord, talk to us on there, join us. Exclusively talk to us. Subscribe to YouTube everywhere. Get our podcast numbers up. Leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple. We haven't said that recently, but we got to start.
I know.
Get
those ratings.
I need to get the ratings. I need a script for sellouts. Or a teleprompter. Right. And let's get this pony on the road because we ride ponies. We schnaw. All right. All right. This is one of the cringiest things I've ever seen. I forced Derek to watch this. It was 30. This is from GameSpot. 37 minutes learning of consent in gaming. Derek, what are your takeaways from this? What did you learn about consent in gaming?
I learned that the gaming community just needs to get their stuff together. Nobody knows what consent is.
Apparently.
It's my top priority when I play a video game.
It's like it was they were so super serious, like when they brought up how Drake didn't consent to
having Chloe sit on top of him.
Yeah,
and then touch her butt or whatever.
Wow, what a
the baffling one was the Psychonauts thing, where it was oh, they didn't consent to the main character going in their minds. No, but that's the gimmick of the game.
When
I played that game, that wasn't what I was thinking. I was he didn't ask if he could go in their brain.
The weird part is actually, I guess it's not weird, but what I learned is that now in Skyrim, I'm going to ask the enemies to consent to me hitting them before we engage in combat.
May I Fusro you, or may I not?
Can I defend myself? Look, like consent to real life, that's totally different. But when it's a video game, you know,
It's a video
like
game.
it's a video
Stop.
game, right? Like the sex scenes, like are really just like to add to the story for better or worse. I mean, honestly, I
They're
could
also
go without
like
sex scenes. I don't care about them.
right. They're also like 90% of the time optional, right? Like all
Right.
those romancing things in Mass Effect, the romancing in like Cyberpunk, you don't have to do that stuff.
Yeah, like I mean, unless you're 100% completionist, I assume there's achievements connected, and for Mass
Right.
Effect at least,
But
I
at
think
that
there
point,
was.
I'm just in it for the achievement. I'm like, you
Right.
know what? Shepard didn't ask what their favorite color was on a Wednesday, and I think that's just wrong.
That's messed up, bro. That's really messed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It was just, and also it was really weird. It's hard to explain, but like progressively throughout the video, I guess the person name was Tim Schafer. They like were progressively taking off their clothes, and then at the very like we knew there'd be some kind of like ending to it, but at the end it's just them going to lay in bed. Like
Yeah. And that was
it was really weird. Um, Also, the other notable examples that they pulled up about like how well, all right, so there's little parts to it. One of the parts is like how video games depict men as always being okay, and that's not okay. You know,
right.
like oh, when
It's
the
like,
woman starts it, men don't have to, like they don't have to consent, but really they do.
I
It's
mean,
like
it's plot, right?
right.
I
it's
don't know.
it's like yeah. I mean, at least in Heavy Rain, you could choose don't kiss. I don't know what more they want. Like at least there was an option there.
Right.
Like I mean the weird part, right? Is like they bring up like consent to Mass Effect, even though you're literally doing stuff with aliens. Like that's not a problem. That's
Right.
fine.
Right.
But we stop at not expressing yes. Like
I made the like correlation when we were watching it too. Like the person has like obviously never watched like Star Trek. Like that's what they did in Star Trek too. They all like hooked up. They're like literally in a ship in the middle of space. Like what else are they gonna do?
right. I mean, you're like it's kind of like in a workspace situation. Like you kind of you typically get feelings for your coworkers
Match with
in a
people
social.
you're
Yeah,
close
like
to and
yeah,
interact with daily.
right, and that's in the real world. In a video game, it's
Right.
like
I don't care.
like,
What was the
whoa,
one scene? It was like Ezio in the bathtub,
yeah, I
right?
was gonna say that. Yeah,
Like yeah, his face screamed, "Oh no, stop! I'm
right,
taking a bath.
right. Like
My
consent,
wife is trying to kiss me and make love to me. Oh no!"
right? Like, like you like even when we were younger, right? I didn't question like, did Etsu
Ed
really want
do it in the
it?
bathtub? Maybe he just wanted to do it like in the bed
Maybe you want
normally.
to cuddle, like they
Yeah.
really want to, and then like this part, like I think was really over the top, where the boyfriend dungeon section, where
Oh
apparently there's
yeah.
backlash because
There's like a character that
he
like
stalks you.
stalks your character the whole
Right.
time and is like abusive and whatever. But like, I don't care. Right? Like that's the character. Like it's there for a reason, I'm sure. I'm sure there's like a story arc with that character. And you probably guess what, overcome it in the end. I'm sure they don't let it get that bad.
But
So like I don't know.
and the whole issue was like, oh, they didn't make a content warning for it, and it apparently like it triggered a lot of the fan or for fan base. It's like look, This is gonna sound terrible, but if a video game is like giving you psychological trauma, you are like I'm not even, like I'll just say you really should actually just go to therapy. I'm not trying to be like
Right.
mean spirited about it, but
Don't play the video
yeah,
games.
don't play the video game. First of all, take a step back from video games because like video games are unpredictable. I'm trying to think of like a surprise death or something that. Can you think of something like
Joel.
Oh yeah, that was that was traumatic. It ruined the whole game.
Right. You know, that's why I like I can never say The Last of Us 2 was like a fully bad game, because like they killed Joel and then I was so enraged while playing as Ellie for the first half of the game.
Right.
Like I wanted to murder everybody.
Right. No, that part was fine. And then you played as Abby, or Abby, and it was just
Abby, and then it was awful. Yeah,
yeah.
she played on the football field with the dog or something. I don't know what she was doing.
That part was just god awful. But
Yeah.
it's like
What was the other stupid thing they talked about? It was oh yes, they apparently the Dead Space remake has a content warning you can turn on where it says like the upcoming section contains depiction of self-inflicted death. It's like it's a horror game. The game is literally called Dead Space.
Right,
Everything is dying in the game.
Like
don't play it then. Guess what?
What rating did Dead Space?
I assume M.
I would think it was gonna be R, possibly. That's why.
Yeah, it's M.
It's M. Yeah, so like that's like kind of the point of
the Peggy system. Yes, that you
right.
Guess what?
Peggy
Play
12
for everybody games. How about that? There you go.
It's like if that's like the whole point of a horror game, to scare you. That like
Wait, there's blood and gore and destruction. Like I'm
trying to remember. Does the Dead Space at the start like tell you there's like
you literally watch Chen get destroyed in the first 10 minutes of the game?
No, what I mean is like does it like just tell you like graphical violence or stuff like that? Like doesn't it have to?
I'm sure there's a screen. Yeah, all games do it. Yeah, there's like there's game contains graphical violence or whatever.
It's
your
like
discretion is advised.
If you can't deal with horror, don't play the game. Like if you know you can't deal with it, that's not something that becomes.
If you need a warning to be turned on that says, "Hey, if you go in this room, there's going to be scary dead things," don't play the game.
And like from the screenshot, I think it was a screenshot we saw it where it was like a fog door that completely ruins the immersion. If I know I'm going to get scared, like I never played Dead Space, and I was getting freaked out from multiple points. You were laughing your ass off.
The point was like jump scares, and it's like dark, and you don't know what's coming. Like I don't know. It's nonsense.
But if I know if I go through a door, I'm going to be scared, then I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to just anticipate.
It's going to be ready. Yeah.
Right. So like that's such a like oh, thanks for letting me know. I consent to being scared. Thank you. Like. People actually look. I know we're like a gaming podcast centric or YouTube, whatever, but like people are taking video games way too seriously. Like way too seriously.
I know. What does video games have to be so political? Just make a game. I think that's the problem too. Like, is like we just haven't had good games lately.
True.
Other than like Nintendo, because they don't do anything like that. But like these like big RPGs and whatever, like they all suck because they're all too worried about like, oh, what's politically correct? Can I have a heterosexual protagonist? No, okay, we got to figure out what to do. Make it a minority or homosexual or whatever. It's like I don't care about any of that. I just want to play a game.
I don't mind relationships in the game canonically. Like I don't care what
but it shouldn't be the main focus of the design of the game, unless it's like that's the
base
point
of the game,
of it.
right? Unless that's the point of the game.
Like Life is Strange, like the first one was it the first one where she was a lesbian in the first one, right?
I didn't play it.
Oh, I think she was. I think she was in love with the other girl, Max or whatever. But like that was like part of her character, so it was like, yeah, that's fine. Like that's cool.
Right, but then you like, it's just like, or their example was Life is Strange 2 when you like take away this girl's anger, but she didn't consent to you taking her emotion away.
Right.
I was like, but that's your power, so.
Right, you're just trying to help. You like, also don't know what that's gonna do to her until you do it.
So exactly. But like really, that's like, but like that's supposed to be the thought. Like by consent, it's a video game. Like unless you're a certain terrible kind of person, the R word, and which is an act of non-consensual, then like that's a different story. But in a normal game, like we're in Psychonauts 2, like really, like that's what you're thinking about. Like, oh, you gotta make sure you consent to go in everyone's minds. Like, but killing's fine. Everything killing in any game's that's fine. You don't gotta consent to that. It's like the emotion behind it. Like, oh my god. Like, just let me play my weird game. Like, I don't need. I
don't need to worry about that. Like Psychonauts. Like I would have never thought of that, right? Like playing that game. Like, I wonder if he really wanted him to jump in his brain and stop the badness. Like, what? I don't get it.
Like I was trying to see if I just googled games with lack of consent, and I want to see if anything like popped up, but like I feel like what?
Like, so the games he picked, they picked, right, was like Mass Effect trilogy, Uncharted, I think, right?
I just want to point out that Mass Effect did everything right in terms of like relationships and sexuality, because like everything was an option. Granted, again, it was with aliens, but you know, it didn't feel like it was shoved down your throat. You know, like I feel like that was fine.
He literally, and then they comment on like Leisure Suit Larry at one point, and it's like, yeah, but everybody knows that game was like a joke. Like,
right, that's the point.
That's the whole point of the game. Is it's
right.
a literally adult themed game.
Right, it's an adult themed game about just some dude who's like desperately trying to get laid. Like it's literally his character. You don't like that,
right?
It's like, they said no, so that's the consent part. Like I get that, but it's not. But also, he never actually gets anywhere when they say no until he does something, and then they're like, "Okay, I changed my mind," which is consent.
Right. That's consent. Yeah.
That's good. But it's just, really what we're trying to make here is that they just took it way too far. Like, no, I don't think consent should really be like the first thought in purchase of a video game. Yeah, I didn't consent to Cortana, infiltrating my mind in Halo 5. So
I bought Mario and Rabbids. Did Mario consent to the Rabbids joining the team, or like?
Right, like, come on, what's
forcing it upon him? Come on.
And that's just the world we live in, right?
It's just awful. I'm sorry. It is just terrible. Just shut up and play the video game. It either sucks because it's a terrible game or it's good because it's a good game. I don't care about the politics behind it. That's like, I mean, they talked about it. It was like Hogwarts Legacy. And it's like, there's a big uproar about that. But then, like, I think we have it up for later, but like IGN is like, yeah, the game's still good though. Like, we're not basing it off of the backlash or whatever. Like, the game's still fun.
Right. They had to literally put up a
disclaimer.
That's
like, yeah, we don't care what J.K. Rowling did. The game is good, right?
But it's not even like they didn't care, but at least they were upfront about like they're like, hey, we're separating the art from the artist,
right.
It's like, yes, this would effectively financially benefit her, but we're just basing it on if it's a good game based on what it is. It's like, so which is like. Right, and which that's a fine way to go about it. At least I don't think they really had to go out of their way to make that like disclaimer, but I guess it didn't hurt.
Right.
But like I don't know, man. It's just that is the world we live in now.
The world. It's great.
That game's going. I think that it's incredibly pre-order on Steam. Right, like
it was like 6 million. That sound right? 6 million pre-orders or something. The like first day it was announced or something.
2 days ago, Hogwarts Legacy is already hogging sales leads on all platforms.
Yeah,
that's.
I'm like super excited. It's like the first game in a while. I'm like truly excited for, probably since like Pokemon.
Let's see.
And it's just so I can be a dark arts wizard.
Hogwarts Legacy is the best-selling game on the PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC pre-launch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's see here. Hogwarts Legacy is the best-selling game on the Epic Store, over Dead Space and Borderlands 3 on a 90% off sale for $7. On Amazon, Deluxe and Regular Editions are number 1 and 2 best-selling games for PS5. On Amazon, 2 Deluxe Editions and the Regular Edition of Hogwarts Legacy are number 1, 2, 3 best-selling on Xbox and Series X.
Wow.
So I don't remember how we got here, but that's just a little tidbit.
Yeah, game's doing well.
That game's doing well. Yeah. Excuse me. Ooh, all right. That was a good time talking about consent. I think we learned a little something about ourselves.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you learned about consent in video games.
Oh, if you want to watch the video we did and honestly want to.
We'll
possibly
put it in the link in the description.
Right. Consent in Gaming featuring Tim Schafer.
I will mention the one retribution for this video was they put the "will bang okay"
Oh,
meme
okay.
from
That was yes.
the
That
Machinima video long ago.
if
Mass
you've never
Effect.
seen it, like look up YouTube
Gamer
poop.
poop.
Yeah, YouTube poop and well, bang. It's just Mass Effect.
That it's getting away. Oh,
We have to rewatch this, but
yeah.
well,
I'll
bang.
have to
Okay.
react to this. This
Like
is great.
at least like they mentioned that was, but that hasn't been the editor. Like full on, they just knew that'd be funny. They were talking about Mass Effect. How could they not mention that? But yeah, the rest of it was just like it was just super cringy, and it's just also again I don't know why they decided to end it with them laying in bed. Like I just that part really confused me.
The like underlying the B plot of this video like just made no sense. 0 out of 10. I don't care what they do.
Right. Like I mean, well, whew, okay. My throat is dry, but I'm ready to get sky high. Yeah, that's right. I can say cringy stuff. Overwatch 2's new season. One Punch Man is coming to the game in the form of Doomfist, which is just hilarious.
It's like a really clean skin too.
Right.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, for anyone,
don't play the game.
for anyone watching or listening, if you haven't seen One Punch Man, it's great. It's they're still working on season 3. I'm not sure if it has a release date. I think they're working. Or
I think it's slated for spring. It's part of the spring anime. Yeah,
good.
Because he had to finish Mob Psycho 100.
Oh,
huh. Same guy.
That makes sense. I can see the resemblance in the art style. Yeah. So then Doomfist is getting a one Punch Man suit from Saitama. It's just hilarious. I mean, it makes sense.
Right.
Doomfist
is a great crossover.
Oh yeah, well there's that too, and I wish there was more crossovers like this. Like what
I was gonna say I don't think Overwatch 1 had any crossover events.
Really?
Yeah, I'm fact checking, but this is the first crossover event.
It would have been great if they did like a hero season, right? Where it's like One Punch Man, Dragon Ball Superhero, I guess. Batman. I don't know, a season full of heroes. Like that's the theme. Maybe next one's villain. Like these are the kind of crossovers that are amazing, and I want to see that in way more games.
Now, so this Reddit article I just found, I'm gonna shout this guy out. It was titled, "If Blizzard were to do crossover events with anime and things like DC, whatever, what shows would you like to see?" It's from 2 years ago, right? Oh, his username got deleted. 2 years ago, this guy said Saitama Doomfist.
Wow.
And the first comment was, "It doesn't fit with the world at all. Leave crossovers to Fortnite." Well, joke's on you, this guy. You're an idiot.
The problem, I guess it goes into my own problems with these kind of games. It's like, to me, there's no point in buying a skin for Overwatch 2 because I don't see the character unless it's the beginning or the end of the game.
Right.
Unless you're
Thanos Doomfist, though, that would be a good skin too.
Yeah, that'd be a good skin. But like, unless in some way you can get in third person mode, like with Wrecking Ball, where you actually will see the skin. I don't know. Like that's why I didn't really buy many, if any, Rainbow Six Siege skins. I did buy the Rick and Morty one, the first one that came out, and like the gun skin was cool and stuff like that. But I was like, why do I even buy these skins if I can't see my character?
Right.
But anyway, this begs the question: what would you like to see in Overwatch 2, Derek? Like, what character?
Let me look at the roster. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Like Diva. I mean, Harambe.
That's terrible. What? How we?
A Harambe skin for what is the monkey's name?
Winston.
I cannot remember. Winston, yeah. What's the hamster from South Park called?
2 things. 1, Mr. Lemmingwinks, and 2,
Lemmingwinks Wrecking Ball skin.
Okay, I have a question. How would Harambe look any different than Winston? Like,
I mean, it'd literally just be a monkey.
Yeah, just a gorilla.
Just
okay,
a gorilla. Yeah,
that's why I'm confused.
Optimus Prime Bastion, but Bastion, did they ever add Bastion back to the game? Is he still not in the game?
I don't know, but I like that. I like Optimus Prime.
Cortana Echo. I like
I like
that.
that. Yeah, I like that.
Red Hood Reaper.
Oh yeah,
I got
yeah. That's
you.
thank you.
Krillin Zenyatta. He's already got the dots on his head, so I feel like it would work kind of well.
Right, they just have to make him a lot taller.
No. He's still short, but he's riding on his Destructo disc to like float around.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. All right.
Blizzard, I'm watching you. If you take any of my ideas,
those are Goons Games Gear trademarked. Yeah, trademarked. You can't.
I guess like a Power Ranger Genji, but I think they have something like that without calling it a Power Ranger.
You know what I find? Right? Oh yeah, I can see that. But what I find really sad is, and I don't know why anyone was talking about this, but so the season 3 was announced, right? But there's no new champion, or was it? Is it champion? What's the name of the legend?
Hero.
Hero's never. All right, so there's no hero, but you've been working on this for years. How is there not a hero for the 3rd season?
Didn't they announce that though, that there's not going to be a hero every season?
I get that, but it's the first year. I thought they meant like after a while.
I think there was supposed to be one, wasn't there? Did that like Rabbit Girl ever come out? Rabbit, there were like three new characters they had planned for Overwatch 2.
They came out, and when the game launched,
all of them are out at this point.
Kikiro, Sojourn, and
Lady Rat. What was it called? Junk Lady.
Junker
Queen. That's it.
Yeah, Junker.
I cannot remember that. Jeez.
You can't remember anything recently.
Also, PSA. All right, just because there's a rumor of a Nintendo Switch Direct doesn't mean you guys on Twitter have to share old Nintendo Direct announcements and confuse some of us because we have small brains. All right, it's not funny. I don't appreciate it. I just stop. It's hurtful. Because if I share that there's a Direct again tomorrow, he's like, "This says September 13th. What are you talking about?" Yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my god! I don't know what it is.
Funny. Oh my
All
god.
I see is a tweet that says Direct tomorrow, and I get excited. And then you're like, dude, this was from 2012. What are you looking at? Like,
you said also Nintendo Direct 9/13, and like the fact that you just said that, you didn't mention like the picture. I'm just like 9/13.
It was literally my brain when Nintendo Direct the 13th, and I was like, all right, the 13th is next Monday. There's a Direct next Monday, and then you were like 9/13. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, no, tomorrow.
Like, what?
Oh my god. Like absolutely insane.
Yeah, like Twitter loves to just share old Nintendo Directs just to screw the people. Oh man, that was a good laugh. It's good to laugh again. You know, feels good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what is it like? We're getting rumors left and right that there's gonna be a Nintendo Direct soon, but I'm not seeing any proof of it.
There has to be. It's the beginning of the fiscal year, so.
Oh, but did you see that there's
going under? Yeah,
that there's like a leaked release date for Pikmin 4 for like May 27th or something?
Don't. All right, now here's my question. Right? Are we following the lore of the screenshots that I've shared to our group chat? Because that's the Pikmin 4 I want.
No.
And honestly, if I get anything less, I'm gonna be upset.
You mean where it's just purely yaoi? Like,
it's BDSM, Olimar. Yes, you can say it.
Oh my god. Like,
Rob would be so excited.
According to a Greece retailer, Game Explorers, Pikmin 4 is now slated to release later this year on May 26th. It's not known where this date is from, but May 26th happened to fall on a Friday, which is more often than not the day of the week Nintendo releases new first-party games. Although this date should be taken with a grain of salt for the time being, we've seen retailers leak dates like this in the past, which means it could have some validity to it. But, and like, I mean, I'm paraphrasing here, but in the, the weird part is that the fact that Tears of the Kingdom is slated for May 12th. So why would they release any game 2 weeks later?
Apparently, it was a Greek video game retailer, and it's a release date of May 23rd.
This one says May 26th.
Uh-oh. We got conflicting reports. Let's go to our guy on the ground. You got any news? He was hit by a bus.
I wish
I don't think he's coming back.
I wish I had a cut to like Louis from Pikmin, just like as like a little report.
Oh, thanks, Louis. I couldn't understand a word he said. Could you?
I did. He was saying he's getting a divorce. It had nothing to do with what was happening.
Him and Olimar are breaking up. Damn. All right. One screenshot was a fake. Fine.
Like,
I have many more to hope for.
I don't know. I mean, I at first I believed, like, I was like, oh, that seems like a interesting date, but like the same month as Tears of the Kingdom, why? You know, it's like
it makes no sense.
They could release a game they could not release a Nintendo game for another year and they'll be safe. Probably 2 years. You know, unless they just want to like kill off Pikmin. They're like, all right, we're gonna release this, but we want this to be the last one. So let's just release it so no one can buy it. Yeah, didn't think about that.
Yeah, I don't. If May is really their target, like why?
Right.
But I don't know. I don't get it.
Is there any what Nintendo games come out this month?
What is this month? February?
Yeah.
Kirby.
Oh, okay. All right, what about March?
There's something.
You can't look it out. You can't. You're cheating. You're cheating.
I'm not. I didn't hear that yet. It is. What was last month? What was the release last month?
Mario Rabbids.
Was it Mario Rabbids?
I think so.
Octopath Traveler 2. That's it. That's March.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's March?
I think that's March, right?
Let's see.
Are you looking it up? You fact check me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
There's Octopath Traveler 2. There's Kirby. I think Armored Wars is supposed to get a release date for April. I don't know if it did or not yet, but that's the rumor. And then Zelda in May.
All right, so let's see here.
Those are my.
All right, Fire Emblem Engage was January 20th.
That was January.
Yeah,
okay.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland February. Okay. Rune Factory March 2nd. Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star. Just says March. Okay. Bayonetta Origins is also March 17th.
Oh, right, that's their other game.
Tears of Kingdom May 12th. Fae Farm Spring. And everything else is to be determined.
Yeah, so they need a direct then, because by the time it's May, they're done. So, and Nintendo's the only company that can release a game every month.
Apparently, and
do it well, which is insane to me. But
and I just want to play I want to play the Kirby game with you. I didn't play that one.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna have to drive to your place. I'll play King Deity. You play Kirby.
We'll make out. It'll just be a good time
in the game, right?
Yeah. What are you gonna do with all this chapstick? Actually, my lips have been really chapped lately. Have yours been like that?
Actually, no. I've gone like 2 years now with no chapped lips. I don't know why.
Mine have just gotten worse and worse the older I get. And
really? When I was in high school, it was terrible. I got chapped lips, and I refused to use chapstick. I hate
in high school. Loser. Idiot. Why didn't you just stay home like me? And not kiss girls.
Nice. Yeah, you're a good role model, Derek.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anybody looking for a new role model? I'm not your guy. Don't follow my steps.
Don't follow. Seriously,
don't follow me. I'm going.
Okay, we're going back to news.
I don't even remember something about consent.
We're on to the next section.
Okay.
Ubisoft Plus may be coming to Xbox with 63 games. The rumor mill is back that Ubisoft Plus is coming to Xbox sooner than later. To me, I don't even know why it exists. I think Ubisoft Plus is ultimately worthless. Like, you're just...
Rid of it?
What?
They had gotten rid of it?
No, I'm saying I think it should be gone.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why it's still going at all. it's pretty terrible.
Right, like Ubisoft Plus has come to PlayStation Plus in a way, with Ubisoft adding many of its classic titles for PS Plus extra members to check out. But and Xbox has Assassin's Creed Origins and Valhalla on Game Pass, which is pretty nifty. But like all the games you get, it's like with Ubisoft Plus, it's like
worth it.
Like I'm glad I can play all the Assassin's Creed games. Like that's kind of cool. But other than that, it's like you're not. It's just they don't release games often enough to justify the service. At least with Game Pass, stuff rotates in and out.
Right.
Like rotates every month or so. Like at least there's a little bit of variation. But I don't need until unless it's Assassin's Creed Infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah. Until that comes out, like I don't need this. I really think Xbox should have just instead of buying Activision Blizzard, just bought Ubisoft and turned it around.
Oh, you idiots! We're not buying you.
Oh, Assassin's Creed related though. Did you see the Grammy video?
The Grammy video?
Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. I need to talk to the audience for 1 second while I get this video.
Guys, this is the mid-roll. Thanks to our sponsor, Buttered Biscuits. Butter my biscuits and join the Discord right now. Talk about buttered biscuits with me. Thanks.
Come on, where is it? Come on.
Okay. Seriously, join the Discord. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify. We'll set up a Patreon where I can send you notes, like reassuring notes every day if you pay $1. Says, like,
sharing notes, dude. I want that.
Brush your teeth.
That sounds awesome.
That could be our Patreon perk.
So right now it's going to show Meat Canyon because that's a reaction video, which you guys should totally check out. Now, if I do a little magic here, hit this, hit save. Should do that. It's going to play an ad. Okay, Derek, you have to watch this. It's just 10 seconds long.
It's on the screen. Okay.
All right. Just...
And the Grammy goes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh my God. Assassin's Creed.
Dude, I was losing.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
First of all, the fact that Grammys just randomly decided, hey, let's do video game soundtracks.
Video game soundtrack?
What was
that's cool.
It was like Valhalla.
Also, Valhalla?
It was. I'm sorry. It was the Ragnarok DLC because that was last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was hold on a second. Grammy nominees for video game soundtrack. I don't know why. I think we're losing. Like no one watches anymore. We got to figure something out. All right, it was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Aliens Fireteam Elite, Call of Duty Vanguard, and Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, and Old World, whatever that is. That was the
nominating games from like 3 or 4 years ago. What is that?
Weren't they all? No, I think. Wait, were Fireteam? Wasn't Fire? No, I think they're all last year, right? Wait,
Vanguard?
Wait, yeah, no, Vanguard definitely wasn't.
Vanguard was 3 years ago. Or 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Right. Last year was. What was last year?
Modern Warfare 2. That came out in November.
Right. And then Vanguard was the year before. Yeah.
Right.
Valhalla was 2020.
Yeah, but it was Ragnarok specifically, the DLC.
Oh, right. You said that.
Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy. And
that's a banger soundtrack, though. That actually deserved it. Why did that not win?
Oh, and Old World. What is Old World?
Old World.
Like
one of those games you get the pop-ups for in a certain website, and you click on it, and it's like Old World is a turn-based strategy game.
This is the random pick of
Mohawk Games for Microsoft Windows and Mac OS.
Okay.
What?
It came out in July 2021 for Steam, Windows and Mac, and then Steam and GOG and Linux got May 19th, 2022. Okay. Never heard of this game. Ever heard of this game.
I guess the soundtrack's a banger, though.
So when they say soundtrack, like, wasn't Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy like the soundtrack was just copyrighted music, or like actual music?
Yes.
So like
That's why I should have won.
that's why I should have run. It was just good music.
It's just good music they picked, yeah. So
Assassins,
easy win.
Creed, Valhalla.
Yeah, and it was easier to pronounce.
Just like refuse to like pronounce the H.
Again.
Hold on, no, I can put it back. Hold on.
Yeah. Put it back up. One more time.
One more
For the
time.
fans.
Just for the dope.
While he's setting that up, guys, follow us on Instagram. We post pictures of nothing.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Go to the YouTube community tab right now. I just put a secret message in there. First person to answer it in the comments below will get a prize.
What's the prize?
Well, I'll find out. Winners will be announced next week, if I remember.
If I remember. Yeah, that makes sense. Here, all right, hold on. Here it comes. Oh no, I don't want to do that. All right. Do a little bit. Right.
And the Grammy goes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Balaha.
And the Grammy goes to
It's important.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Balaha.
Dude, I mean, at least he tried. But you really never heard of the word Valhalla?
Right?
That's
It's
the part
not like it's a not common word, okay?
Right. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's not.
Moron.
I'm not saying it's a common word, but I feel like everyone's heard of Valhalla.
Valaha.
Valhalla. Yeah. So yeah, back to Ubisoft Plus. How much would it cost? How much would you pay for it?
Nothing. Isn't it all just like literally? It's literally just all like old games at this point, right? Like, there's nothing on there that I A, haven't played, or B, don't own to play somewhere else, right?
What do you, Derek? Don't you want to play Boggle?
All right, I'm signing up for it. I don't care how much it costs.
Family Feud?
I own Family Feud. Actually.
Hungry Shark World?
I didn't even know that was a game.
Jeopardy?
Why do I have to verify my age to be on this website?
Monopoly Madness, Monopoly Plus, Oddballers.
All right, I would sign up for it to play Rabbids Party of Legends. Oh, that's Oddballers, that game I told you about like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. That's probably dead by now.
Right.
And Ubisoft will discontinue next week. So, all right, let's see. Far Cry 6 we own. We're playing that. Valhalla I own. Extraction sucked. Siege I own. Rise of Republic sucks.
Siege is also on Game Pass. Siege and Extraction are on Game Pass.
Right. Ghost Recon Breakpoint I own. The Crew 2's garbage. Immortals Phoenix Rising I've already played. Watch Dogs Legion is unplayable. Division 2 sucks.
Wait, why is Legion unplayable?
Didn't they shut the servers down for that game?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I own all the Assassin's Creed games, so literally any Assassin's Creed is useless to me. I've played all the Far Cry games except for 6, and we're working on that. Steep isn't a real game. That's just like a tech deck thing. Maybe South Park, but I could just buy South Park for $15 somewhere.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I mean, okay, like I'm being harsh, but like you literally get all Ubisoft games, which I mean, if that's all you want to play, cool. It's definitely worth it for you then. Wait, Rayman Raving Rabbids is on this?
Yeah, make it.
I actually... Okay, so here's my issue too, right? So this is the one game I actually have interest in. I can sign up for Ubisoft Plus for $14.99 a month or pay a one-time charge of $10 to own the
game. Oh, dude, I am.
So I'm paying $15 a month now. I just put in my credit card information.
I didn't even. I totally forgot. I don't think it was $10. Like, Game Pass Ultimate is $15 because that's Xbox Live plus Game Pass.
Right.
And
Plus
it's
games you actually want to play.
And it's on PC and Xbox, right? It's games you want to play.
Right.
But,
That's the problem with this too, is it's only PC. Like
yeah.
Like I don't know. I could play these games with upgrades, I guess, on better systems. I mean, I guess for like this older stuff, it's kind of cool, right?
Well, it is. I think it's officially on their
garbage.
It's
just bad.
It's officially on PlayStation, but it's just part of the extra and premium tiers.
Oh, right. They're just like in there. It's just not listed as Ubisoft Plus.
Right. But again, I mean, at least it's on something. That's like that makes it worth it when it's on another service. But like, I'm not paying $15 for this. I don't care if it's on the Xbox. Like make it part like Game Pass Xbox. So like make it part of Game Pass or something. I don't know. Or like if they made it $1 a month, $1, I might throw them a bone because I know they're about to die from Skull and Bones.
Right.
They're literally
or just
about to
15 for the year. Come on, like
15 for the year. You know how little money they would make. Like, like 15, wait, cool. Now I got $30. Woo!
They like make all the employees sign up for it. Look, guys, we need to do this. It needs to be a success. You have to boost the numbers.
It's also coming out of your pay.
Right. You know what? This is your bonus this year. We're giving you Ubisoft Plus.
Yeah. Like, my bonus check. Ubisoft Plus. Free trial. 3 months.
Yeah, we also just automatically take it out of your paycheck after the trial's over.
And you can't cancel. So, you know.
Dude, Uno's on it.
But we have Tabletop Simulator, so I mean, I
really good in there.
I want to play. I mean, the official Uno is good because there are like card packs for backs, like Valhalla, stupid crap like that. But if they had one that was like worth it for me, I'd get it. I like that. But
I wonder if you could do it in Tabletop Simulator. You might be.
You probably could.
We have to set up Isaac on there.
So I know, dude. I know that's a conversation for another day.
You know,
I'm just
Rob to get on it.
Okay. Let's see what we got next. Let's see. Oh, right here. Oh, yeah. So basically, every live service game is shutting down. Within like the span of 2 weeks.
Nice.
Apex Mobile is shutting down, which is kind of surprising stuff. That was doing pretty well.
I thought it was, yeah.
They're shutting it down because apparently it was just like too hard for them to like keep up with it.
No other mobile game has that issue.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, it's 3 people to a team, and it's like as big as like the normal map. Like, I thought it was just too big for the mobile market.
But I mean, like PUBG and Fortnite run fine on there.
Yeah, but they're not like fast pace or as fast paced as like Apex. Actually, if I get a better understanding, why is Apex Mobile shutting down? Yeah, we hate you. The team says content development issues, knowing that Apex Legends Mobile has begun to fall short of that bar for quality, quantity, and cadence. It's based on a mutual decision between Respawn Entertainment and EA itself. I assume EA is just like, wow, you guys have to put back effort into Apex Legends? Oh, no.
Right.
Like, I assume these people aren't getting fired. I assume they're just being absorbed back into Apex Legends.
Right, back to the actual game.
But here's the screw move, the dick move that's happening. So it's Apex Legends to the core, right? Like, why is it if you bought or if you have like the in-game currency, there's really no reason why you can't just give that to the base game, you know? Like right. I hate when games.
It's all linked to your Origin account. Just put it back on that account.
It's not Origin anymore. It's
I think it's EA Play or whatever it's called.
EA crap, yeah. I remember reading an article like this is going to be such a hit to the Apex Legends mobile streamers. I'm just like, who are these people? What?
Yeah, who is streaming that?
What person like made their livelihood?
That game was a hit to their streaming career. Like, I don't know.
Twitch is like send them a message. Yeah, we're permanently banning it.
Yeah, sorry, this category's gone.
But what do you think about that? The fact that they said Apex Legends has begun to fall short of that bar for quality, quantity, and cadence.
Like actual Apex Legends?
Yeah. Oh no. That's why Apex Legends Mobile is shutting down. That's because the bar short of the bar for all those reasons. Like, do you think that's like the real reason? Do you think it's like a behind the scenes thing? Like, do you think it's like too tough for them? Like I said before,
It's like what? How long has it been out? It was
it's only
like
been
3 months,
it's only
wasn't it?
I think it was like 6 months. I think they only had like one full season.
I don't know. I, I'm sure there's probably something behind the scenes that we'll never know. Some like dumb reason. I mean, like, didn't they say too, like with the mobile version, that the champion releases were going to be separate from each other
Yeah,
for like
yeah,
the base game and that?
yeah.
So
They had
it's
like
not even like they had to like program characters with the mobile version in mind, right? It wasn't even
right.
anything like that. It was just I don't know. Yeah, it's just it doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, they're making exclusive characters. What to my assumption was because they had to make specific characters for the mobile like scheme of it, where
Right.
some champion
Right.
some legends would be harder to incorporate into that game. And I know some people are apparently they're like putting a protest to like add those exclusive characters. I think there's only one though. I think it's just Echo. I think his name is. I could be wrong
Right.
for that. Like, but like they have all the money in the world, or I assume they have a lot of money to work with.
Yeah, dude.
Right. So like, what's the problem? Like, why couldn't
I don't
you?
know.
I mean, maybe just not enough people were playing it and they knew that.
Can I get? I wonder if I can get a.
Legends Mobile. Yeah, I was looking up the same thing. Apex Legends Mobile.
I mean, for 15 to 16 million weekly active players. Oh no, that's just
that's just Apex. Yeah. Let's see here. Similar web. Let's see here. Like, I mean, it was ranked the whole thing. What is that?
it's really bad. It's like the 907th ranked game in the
Yeah,
US.
I'm seeing that.
That's rough. Where's it tell you the
Like the play numbers.
traffic sources? I just want to see the download, like how many downloads it had.
Right.
Why Apex Legend Mobile is dying?
It just says it sucks.
Server issues. Currently, Apex Legend Mobile has only one server that is global server. That means 200 country players are playing in one server during the peak time. The huge numbers of players are active. We see technical issues.
January 30th, it says that Apex Legends Mobile was crowned Game of the Year by both Apple and Google in December. Mobile hit a $40 million milestone.
Damn. Yeah, apparently it has server issues, high ping and FPS drops. The game itself is like 1.5 gigs, so I guess people are complaining about that. It's easy to hack it, I guess.
Really?
It also can be played on an emulator, which
don't understand why.
Play Apex Legends. Yeah, okay.
Let's see.
And then just like bugs.
Yeah, bugs, cheaters, long waits, enter match, and more. In addition to questions over the game's lack of new content. Yeah, like, I think it was just like I'm not sure if not a well-made game, but just like too fast-paced for a mobile market. And it was just hard. It was hard for them to make the content that they wanted to. But even then, I mean, they have the money. It says here, daily downloads peaked at 1.77 million on May 18, 2022, bounced between 80 to 120,000 throughout June and July. Then it says August was 100,000. Based on the last 30 days, it now gets 40,000 downloads per day on average. That's still a lot of downloads, right? I mean, am I crazy?
Yeah, I mean,
oh yeah.
They literally like took a successful game. It was like, nah, I don't want to play with you anymore. And, like dumped it in the trash can.
Like I'm good now. We tried it. But you know what?
It makes no sense. I don't know. Was it making money too? Does it say that anywhere? Like,
yeah,
people microtransactioning?
It made 40 million.
Yeah. So EA, you're getting money from it. Why did you kill it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not seeing anyone really too upset about it. But I also don't understand how people can play these kind of games mobile. You know, like for me, I don't know. I just don't like it at all. But tell us in the comments. Do you agree with this? Do you ever poop your pants? These are all serious, hard hitting questions.
You ever gamble on a fart and it didn't pay off?
Didn't pay off, and you lost.
You had to go home crying.
And that was probably the big. Good thing I'm already at home. Let's see here. What was the? I had it up. Come on! Don't be like that. Okay, there we go. Well, the other games, Battlefield Mobile, which I remember was announced, but like it was developed secretly. That was canceled. Yeah, it never came out. I just don't think that was ever going to happen. Or like, I don't even know why they thought that was a good idea. I understand they think the mobile market's like a gold mine, but still, like,
right. It's just it was literally to compete with Call of Duty Mobile. I assume. Right.
But Battlefield, like, no, Battlefield couldn't do it. That's not. Just stop trying to make Battlefield what it's not. And then Rumbleverse, which was kind of surprising, and Knockout City was shutting down. Which is kind of surprising because both of them, or no, I'm sorry, Knockout City was like fully crossplay. So like you'd think it would get some kind of numbers.
Knockout City also keeps getting crossover DLC, like recently.
Wait, what is?
Knockout City, that's the dodgeball game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just got like the TMNT DLC crossover.
Right.
So like that game's doing well. It just has like a really tight community. So.
But it wasn't enough, I guess. Because it's shutting down.
What?
I just said that.
Oh my god!
Do you just not listen when I talk? Why don't you listen when I talk? Why are you even here? I don't understand.
It's like talking to a wall.
Apparently, damn. Like, yeah, like Knockout Cities. Yeah, they're. Why do you think I brought it up then? What?
This also comes after the news of Rumbleverse being shut down.
I said that too. Like, what is your problem?
That I actually missed.
Oh my god.
Did you hear Crossfire X got shut down?
Yeah, I was gonna add that too. Yeah, I mean that game was.
Did you hear Echo VR got shut down?
I have no idea what that is.
It's
getting shut down
anymore.
Like that.
Did you see Turtle Rock shut back for Blood Down?
Yeah, I saw that. Which I mean, I didn't even consider that a live service game, but like they gave
apparently, yeah.
They had 3 expansions. I mean, like
that's all it needed. Good,
right?
Make a new game. Go ahead.
Not everything needs to be not everything needs to be continued into infinity. Like not every
right.
like
all have to be League of Legends. You can make a new game.
Not it's not a live service game. Like it's just an updated Left 4 Dead, which I still want to play with you and the boys. I feel like that'd be a fun game as well.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Let's see here. And then I was kind of surprised. I know we talked. Wait, no, I don't think we talked about it. But Rumbleverse, the fact Rumbleverse is shutting down. Like I don't know how they floundered that one. I feel like they did zero like
it wasn't
advertising.
Marketed.
Right.
Yeah. It just like I don't know. It came out. People played it, and they were like, "That's cool," and never played it again.
But it was kind of fun. Like when we played it,
it was unique. But I don't know. I guess it just didn't catch with the kids.
Which is weird because like EA has the not EA Epic has the Epic literally has the money to support anything they want to forever. So like I don't know why they just didn't want to put money into it.
Because then they released Gohan and Piccolo in Fortnite to make up for it.
Okay, you know what? I want to talk about that for a second. Why is it
not beast mode?
Yeah, I don't get that. And also Piccolo, when he transforms, he just takes off his turban. That's literally it.
Right.
Why?
He turns a little orange.
But no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't get any color.
No, there's 3. I think there's another transformation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, did I just get angry for nothing?
He gets, but it's like the wrong type of orange. I think people were complaining about or something.
Transformation.
I played it the other day.
Oh, really?
Because I just hovered over the Isaac bundle, deciding if I wanted to buy it or not.
And
I didn't buy it. I was good.
Wow. But yeah, like with Gohan, why not give us Why didn't you give us Beast? You gave us a pickaxe.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's not actually. It's not orange. Hold on. Is that the one I'm thinking of? And if anything, it looks like a brighter green. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to like scroll through this video to see if. Are you sure he gets another transformation?
Maybe I was mistaken.
Are you lying to me? Do you like being a liar?
I was just it was a gaslight. It all came full circle.
Apparently, like what I ever did to you.
The gaslight or my Alzheimer's, you choose.
Yeah, your memory's getting bad, man. We really gotta
I
take you
know.
to a
I
neurologist.
gotta go get my brain scanned.
You got my brain scanned. You gotta get a lot scanned. Your heart, particularly. Do you want your heart scanned?
Should we cover the Twitch thing too? I mean, we did it like on the round table, but
Twitch thing?
yeah, with Cutie Cinderella and the crybaby guy.
No, we already. I mean, we covered it.
Okay.
If they want to
Go watch
it,
that video.
all right. Actually, I see what you're saying. They have the Power Awakening, and it's terrible. He like gets really bright. He doesn't turn orange. That's stupid.
Right. See, I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, you're not. But then the Gohan one, he just turns Super Saiyan. Why?
Right.
Does
the beast mode?
Does he get Mystic at least?
No.
That's weird.
Why doesn't he go Great Saiyaman?
That honestly, yeah,
I'd buy that.
Yeah, I would have bought that. Yeah, like
or
what?
Popo? Hello?
Dude, you could add most of them. Like I'd be pretty happy,
Broly, dude. And then Broly gets a
Broly's
transformation into Super Saiyan, and then
Broly's too dummy thick to be like. He's way too jacked. He'd be like towering over everyone else.
I know, it'd be great.
Yeah, until you're trying to hide behind a rock, and he's just like, I see you. You're right there. No, you don't.
You're right there. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Ah!
Let's just like
explode.
How did we get to this? Oh yeah, with the cancellations. Yeah. So well, that's never gonna die. They'll probably live longer than us.
Yeah.
Just like these live service games, they just like kicked the bucket like in the last 2 years. I guess
there's like none left, really, right?
Just the big ones.
I mean, like the big ones, right? But these like smaller ones that have like slowly trickled out and then just die,
right? Like Fortnite's still alive. Destiny, Warzone. Wait. Do you have to pay for the expansions for Destiny?
Yeah.
So is that really a live service?
Technically, I think it still is.
They just ask for more money out of you.
Yeah.
It's like,
they just charge you for the live service.
Sure, yeah. Like, oh, well, in other games, you get to choose if you want to play on the Battle Pass. In this one, if you don't buy it, you just don't get that fun. And the fun's only for like a week. Isn't that like literally the gist of it? Like, isn't it like you buy it and then like it's just a week worth of content? Or am I wrong?
For Destiny?
Yeah.
No, they're like 3-month.
Oh, really?
Intervals for the content. Yeah, for the seasons.
No. What I'm saying is that like, how long do you play it until like the content?
Oh, they like set it up so you have to log on every week and do your like weeklies and stuff to progress the like story or whatever for the season.
Gotcha.
So they basically force it, but most seasons are they're pretty okay. So they do good storytelling at least.
You know what?
The greatest live service is League of Legends, though.
You know it though? Did you read what happened today? Did you literally read what happened today? They pushed out an update and accidentally reverted it, like a patch. They put a patch out and then didn't tell anyone, but they accidentally reverted it and then told no one. And so the patch notes are out, but not on the right patch.
Huh.
Yeah. League of Legends revert patch. Like, the entire 13.1b hotfix patch was reverted on all Riot servers. Do you know what? Let's see. Like, that's
League of Legends is considered a live service game. I was totally joking, but apparently it is.
Obviously it's a live service game. What kind of question? What? How did you?
It's a MOBA. I don't think of a live service game.
What other MOBA is like? What MOBA isn't a live service at this point?
I don't know. Like what is the definite when I think of like live service, I think of I don't even know what I think of. What the heck is a live service game anyway?
You know, like basically,
Every live service game you have to buy stuff to make it a live service. I don't
right. That's what
right?
makes it live service.
Other than Fortnite.
Right.
Fortnite's the only one that's like truly like free to play and you buy skins.
Right, but it's still a live service. Like there's updates.
Well, right. That's the one when I think of live service, I just think of Fortnite. I guess
Gotcha.
Destiny, but you like I said, you buy the season
Right.
pass and the expansion.
League of Legends is definitely a live service. I mean, you're every
Right.
like every
Right. I
week
mean, they
you
do
have
the free events and well, no, they're
free.
not free
Those
'cause
battle
you have to
passes,
buy the
yeah.
battle passes.
Right, but their battle passes are literally dog water compared to everything else. It's like the worst battle passes ever. Because they refuse to guarantee you a skin. You have to like you get the coins to buy a skin, but you don't get. It's like the only battle pass that gives you so little for what you
Oh,
buy.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to mention that. All right, and then last but not least, we this is a little something I want to talk about. Did you watch the DC announcement?
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna give the rundown, but basically they have like a 10-year plan. It's the first phase called Gods and Monsters. So what they're doing, which is really interesting, and is what it's going to talk about. They're making it so like whatever actor plays Superman in the movie plays it in the is going to play it in the game as well. It's going to voice it in the game, and also for the animated version, if like they'll go between live action and animated.
Interesting. I mean, I like it. I think it's a good idea.
I think it's super complicated.
I mean, you're gonna be getting bad games because they're gonna have to pay these voice actors like a ton of money.
Well,
Or these like they're not voice actors. Sorry,
right.
You're gonna be paying Robert Pattinson and Ezra Miller and whoever else to actually be in these video games, and it's gonna be expensive.
Right. My assumption, right, is that because they want this to go long term, they're going to put it in like the contract, and you know, hey,
Right.
you're going to be the voice.
Video game and a movie.
Right. And it's all going to be canonical, like including the video games, like the movie and video games, and I mean the movies are based off the comics, but it's
right, but
different.
Are they canon?
Yeah, well, the comics are comic canon. The movie, game, and animated, and
right,
also
the
live action
DCEU
shows.
or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's really cool. I think it's gonna be really confusing. Maybe not confusing, but like, if you just quit, you just screw over so many parts of this plan.
Oh yeah. That's going to be the problem, right? Is like they're gonna if someone dies or they have to like someone quits or someone gets arrested and they have to fire them, like then they have to recast everything.
And they said the new Flash movie is gonna like basically reset the DCU, and it's gonna start a new
one.
Yeah,
with Ezra Miller again.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And the next Batman film is gonna be The Brave and the Bold. It's where he has Damian as Robin, which is in very interesting.
With Robert Pattinson.
No, so that's
Or they're doing a second one though, right?
Yeah,
but it's like completely separate.
Yeah, that's called. It's like Elseworld or something. Like there's gonna be some DC movies that were already planned beforehand that are just gonna be like they're non-canonical. They're just still DC.
Okay.
Right. So like, but they didn't really give like years or anything like that. They said they really feel like the kickoff is with the new Superman. I don't know, I forget what it's called, but the Batman thing was just interesting to me because like they're starting with Damian, which is weird because like that's just skipping over everyone else. Like no Todd, no Jason, no Nightwing,
Todd Howard.
Todd Howard, no Batgirl. I mean, like they might be still in the movie. There's not going to be like explaining, or like you know, there's not going to be like right. So I don't know. I think it's interesting. I'm kind of excited. I hope they actually do a good job, and I don't have to cringe.
Right, I hope this is what they need to just like get the ball rolling with these things.
Right, DC plan.
Oh, they're shutting down. Oh no. Oh no.
DC Universe plan. Here's the official DC movies. So this is a movie slate under James Cameron. Um, First one, Superman Legacy, which is Superman. The Authority. Let's see, I never heard of that one. Batman: The Brave and the Bold. Supergirl: Woman of Tomorrow. Swamp Thing. And then it goes to TV shows. Creature Commandos.
We're doing Swamp Thing again.
There's a first one.
There was a TV show. It was on something weird. I don't remember what it was on. It was on a streaming service, but anyway, continue.
It was on HBO Max. Oh, didn't DC have their own streaming service for a little bit?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
It was exclusive to that, and that died. So the show died with it.
So the Waller, which is about Amanda Waller. But I mean, apparently you don't know who Amanda Waller is?
No.
She was the woman in the Suicide Squad with both of them, the commander, the black woman.
Oh yeah, she shows up in like Black Adam too. At the end.
I'm pretty sure.
Like Superman, get him.
Yeah, but he, despite what what's his name? Cavill? Was this
Cavill?
Cavill? Yeah, he was told like he's going to be Superman still. That's not the case anymore. So
No.
he apparently he was like he just like played with him for some reason. Yeah. So Waller, she will feature Team Peacemaker. So Peacemaker is going to be canonical, I believe.
With John Cena still good.
Yeah, which is hilarious. I mean that
show was great.
Yeah, the show was great. Booster Gold, which apparently everyone loves. He's some like loser in the future who goes back in time to like make himself a superhero.
Booster Gold.
Yeah, Booster Gold. DC Comics' longtime comic relief character is a time traveler who uses basic technology and consumer appliances from the future to make himself a superhero in present day. Which I think is pretty funny. Lanterns, which is Green Lantern stuff. And Paradise Lost, which is a story about Wonder Woman's history and character arc on her planet. Something. This drama focuses on the genesis and political intrigue of an island of all women, DC Studios said, which sounds very Game of Thronesy.
I mean, that would be cool, I guess.
But yeah, it's just like, once you get someone... So, I mean, Waller is going to also play Waller in any video games. Are we going to get a Peacemaker game and John Cena's the voice? Which would be... I think a Peacemaker game would be cool. Let's see here. Don't see any movies about being happy, though. Let's see here.
Maybe one day.
Let's see. Unusual father-son stories. That series is part. Yeah. So yeah, that's the slate. I don't know. I want to see more DC games. I wish. I want them to make. I'm very curious who they're going to pick as Batman, because if he's also going to be the voice in the video games, then like it's got to be pretty iconic, right? Because what was his name? The one that passed away.
Michael Keaton.
Fisher Price. No, Michael Keaton was he was a Batman, but he is not.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Yeah, like his voice is so iconic, so iconic. So
right.
And I know,
it's gotta be like Gilbert Gottfried levels.
Gilbert Gottfried also passed away, but and his last what's the word? Credible work was Smiling Friends. I want to know that.
Yeah, I love that.
we all do, Derek.
Back season 2.
What was I gonna say about that? Oh yeah. Like I know Mark Hamill said he's not going to do Joker anymore because he only did Joker because it was the opposite of Kevin Conroy. So
right.
But give us a good Batman game again. Come on, just
right. Rocksteady, just do it. Come on,
you do it again.
Stop making these terrible side games and give us another one.
You can make prequels. That's fine. No one's going to be mad about it. Make prequels. Make Batman crossover. Make the Batman versus TMNT Turtle. TMNT
Justice League game. It'd be cool.
I don't know. No, they can do Justice League Unlimited if they did it in the vein of
Like a cartoon.
What's the Marvel game that the one where it's like
Marvel's Avengers.
no
What is that game called?
yeah,
Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
yeah, also yeah, they did that where it's like you pick different and literally in that style it could work.
Yeah,
But other than
like
that, I don't see any other way. Although
Right.
what they honestly what they really should do, and you can take this idea, is do a spin-off and do Injustice as a show. Like it'd be really cool. Do Injustice as a show. It'd be really dramatic. It'd be really good. You can do it animated, whatever. But like, obviously it's not canonical.
Right.
But like, it'd be great.
Oh yeah.
And then you could have then you could have the Turtles because they are technically canon. So, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. So, that's it.
That's it.
That's the show.
We did it.
Do you got anything else
Gotta
for
be
Dustin?
more. Hold on. Hold
No,
on.
no.
I gotta. There's nothing.
I hit the button. It's over.
Guys, rate us on Spotify. Join the Discord. Rate us on Apple Podcasts. I don't know. Message us on YouTube. My camera got small for some reason.
That's my bad.
Tell us your favorite Harry Potter house when you get Hogwarts Legacy. Tweet at us. Is that it? I hit all the points.
Mine's the House of the Dragon.
Yeah, mine's the scene where Drago is laying pipe to the blonde chick with the dragons, the mother of dragons.
I never watched the show. So.
House.
Interesting. Have a good one, guys.
Bye bye.
Laying pipe, nice.